about to take it back.
Karibuni sana. Today is episode number 5 and this is Afrobasic Adventures and it's your favorite host Nashesha TZ, and today I have this special someone. Please introduce yourself for me.
My name is Tiffany Okafor. Hello everyone.
Tiffany Okafor. We're going to have her on this just know it's special. Anyway, I hope you stick with us to the end and know more about Tiffany and what she does and all the fun stuff and stuff. Thank you so much. So I would like to know stuff about you, and to begin with, can you please tell us your full name?
My full name?
Yeah.
Are you taking me to court? I'm joking.
I'm not taking you to you. Maybe I just want to send you some money.
Oh,
I want your name there.
Okay, yeah. I will send you my phone number too. You can send me M-Pesa. Yes.
You even know M-Pesa? Oh, she's good.
My name is Tiffany Okafor.
Mm-hmm. Tiffany Okafor. Mm-hmm. How long have you been here?
I have been in Tanzania since July of 2020.
July of 2020, really?
Almost a year now.
Almost a year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have been the first person on the interview that has been in Tanzania for a while.
Yeah.
Almost most of them were 5-6 months.
Okay, yeah.
But you, a year? Girl, we have a lot. So this first section, it's all about you.
Okay.
Yeah, so we want to know more about you. The questions would want to know more about you.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you please tell us what you do generally, like for a living, some sort of that kind? Sure. Yeah.
So I do a lot of things. I'm an entrepreneur and I've been that way since I graduated college. Yes, girl.
Wow.
Because I'm a creative person.
Okay.
So I always just kind of look at my life and then see what people are asking of from me and then create products, services, whatever around that. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm assisting a lot of people who are moving to the continent of Africa, specifically moving to Tanzania, assisting them, like answering questions about culture, about neighborhoods, about things that they need to understand as a foreigner, because I'm a foreigner, before they get here. And then when they get here, helping them get a lot of different things set up that they need. So these are what I'm calling relocation consultations. So I'm a consultant. I am a certified life coach, which is what I started off doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's not what I started off doing, but I wrote a book. Well, I made a video. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
I made a video maybe about, 6 or 7 years ago. Or 5 years ago, I don't remember, it was a while ago, on YouTube. It was like my first talking head video on YouTube, which means like from here up, me talking directly to the camera. And it was called How to Be a B Word, right? You know the B word? Yeah. And it stood for beautiful individual that communicates honestly. And this video...
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
You should text me on my DM to tell you the B word. But I like that. Beautiful individual that
communicates
honestly. Wow.
You know.
I just said
that.
It.
She said it. Okay, so now I have permission to say it if
I
need
said
be.
it.
Yeah.
It just came out. I said it.
So if you get a chance, check out that video. That video got like thousands of views fast. And then a lot of young women started asking me questions about confidence. So then I said, what can I do here? So then I expanded the video and I wrote a book, and it became a bestseller on Amazon.
Wow.
And then from there, I started offering coaching services around this building confidence in young women.
Okay.
So it was life coaching first, and then it transitioned over into relocation consultations once I moved to Tanzania, because that's more of what people started to ask about. Yeah, because I started making videos like, I'm in Tanzania, it's beautiful. People are like, oh my God, I want to go. How do I do it? How do I do this? Visa this, you know? So that's currently what I'm doing. Yeah, and I have a couple other projects that I'm working on too, which, yeah.
Girl, you got a lot going on.
I'm creative, and I like to make that money. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can confident too. She's the B word.
In the way that I defined it.
Individually.
That communicating honestly. Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Thank you.
And I would like to congratulate you on that, because most people fail to pick up on things that they pick up on as they go on.
Yeah.
But you find every time you move to something else, you find ways to help people, but helping yourself along the way.
Thank God.
That's about being an entrepreneur.
Ooh, it's about trusting God too.
Trusting God.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
But
you can do
I'm
it.
an entrepreneur myself.
Yeah.
And I'm learning. I'm still learning. So I find a very good connection with my sister here.
Yes. Because don't we look like we could be related?
Yeah, we do.
She actually looks like people in my family. She doesn't know it.
Really? You're my cousin.
You do, girl.
You seen that Beyonce video? Like, she's like, you're my cousin. Like, I'm your cousin. Say my name. Say my name.
I haven't seen it.
When you watch that. So like, okay, since you have told us a little bit of what you do here and there, and you have been here for a year now, almost a year.
Yeah.
So I want to know, you have told me about the consultation thing you're doing, but other than that, your professionalism, any plans on doing something, skills? You make music, you write books, you are a life coach. Do you do these things here with the locals, or do you like still do it with people back home with your YouTube channel? How are you going to do you have plans on expanding it?
I do have plans on expanding it, but that is going to take time just because of, there are different laws for foreigners working within this country. So technically I still work. My work is still based in the United States, for now. But I'm working towards finding ways to be able to do business here in Tanzania. Because the truth is, like, if you're a foreigner and you want to do business here locally, you gotta have to come with that paper, that cash, that cheddar, that change. You know what I mean? That money. You have to have a lot of money to be able to do business here in Tanzania. So I'm not doing business in Tanzania. I'm doing business in the United States because I'm not rich, despite what the perception is about foreigners coming to this country, especially when we're coming from America. So I'm not rich.
So you're trying to tell me the only way you can employ your skills and all that here is until when you have enough money to do something about it, right?
When you have enough money to be able to purchase a business visa and also have proof that your business is making a certain amount of money. So that means you already, in order to do business. Now, as far as helping people, this is something that I do already naturally. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
But for business, you have to undergo certain
So that process for me is going to take some time. Yeah.
But you do have plans for it.
Exactly.
That means you have plans on staying here for a while.
I do.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And that's really nice. My next question is Okafor. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's not an East African name.
No, it's not.
It's more Western, isn't it?
It is.
Are you from West Africa?
Me, I was born in America.
Yeah.
My mom was born in America.
Yeah.
But my dad was born in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it is West African. It's a Nigerian name.
Okay, you know why I'm asking you that?
Because you heard me say it on YouTube before?
No, not really. Not really. Most of the repart, when I ask them about their origin, most of them they don't know.
Right.
Where like they get that drive to come back. So when I heard your name is Okafor, I was like, this is an African name, but it's not an East African name, and she's in Tanzania. She could have gone to West Africa because she knows she's from there. So what I'm trying to say is, why East Africa?
Well, at the time that I came, which is why, there's not a lot of people who have been here that you've spoken to who've been here for the same amount of time that I have.
Yeah.
Because we were on lockdown, so there were no like planes leaving the country until July, or the very end of June last year. So I wanted to come to Africa as soon as I could. And at the time, Nigeria was not available for me to go there, None of the places that I had originally planned to go, they were all in West Africa. So I couldn't get into any of them. My plan was originally to come to Tanzania, chill here for a bit, then make my way over. But then once I got here, I was like, oh, Tanzania's lit. So I decided to go ahead and stay because the truth is, like, I can always go there.
You can always go there.
I can always go there. I can always explore there. I have family there. But while I'm here, I figure I go ahead and learn as much as I can of Kiswahili, of the culture, of everything. Stay here as long as I can. And then when I'm ready,
you head back to.
But for right now, I feel very settled where I am. So
okay, that's really good to know because I really wanted to know.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me that. A lot of people say that.
It's true. Most of them that I asked them 5 months in Tanzania, 6 months, they were like, we just wanted to head back to Africa.
Yeah.
And Tanzania was open by the time. So we were like, we are heading there. We didn't know about Tanzania before, never heard about it. Before the interview, you told me you never heard about Swahili before. This was your first time hearing about Swahili when you got here. So they were like, it was just like, and when we got here, we were like, we're gonna stay.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful not to.
Exactly.
Wow, Okafor.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That's so nice. Okay, so I want to know what's the inspiration behind what you do? What inspires you to do what you do? The life coaching, the songs you write, the book writing, you coming back to Africa. Like, what really drives you? What was the drive for you?
Woo, that's such a great question.
Okay.
You're sending me into like the depths of my mind right now.
Let's go there. I'm ready to dive.
Well, there's different inspirations for it all. But I would say the overall inspiration is always because I just feel like if I get an idea and it's an idea I never had before, then it's something that God wants me to move on. So I better move on it because He's telling me to move on it right now. Life coaching, that was something that sort of came naturally. Life coaching was something that sort of came naturally just because it's just who I am. When I was working for other companies in the United States, a normal 9-to-5 job, I would find that people within my company, from my level to like upper management to the CEOs of companies, sometimes would schedule time with me just to ask me for advice. And I would think to myself like, you're making like way more money than me. Why are you asking me for advice? And then I started looking at my life and I noticed that this was something that happened in my family, within my friend group, everybody was always coming to me for advice. And so I said, there's something to this. If people who make way more money than me are asking me for advice, I should be making way more money.
Yeah.
And so then I started doing research on how I could create that as a business, if that was a business. And at the time I was living in Los Angeles, and it's a very like hot business over there, because in Los Angeles people are all about like self-improvement, making their bodies better, making their minds better, mindfulness. So it was like an easy business to create on the West Coast of the United States. So that was like the inspiration there. And also when I wrote the book Bitchy, which you can purchase on Amazon, it was the same thing. It was about clear communication, because on the West Coast, I'm from the East Coast of the United States, where we're very like blunt. We say what we mean. We just get real rap raw, you know. But on the West Coast, it reminds me more of Tanzania, actually, where people are not as blunt. Here, I find people they like want to be more polite, you know? So they don't always say things like straight and hard and direct, you know? Most people that I've encountered, you know? Now, I know that's not all people in Tanzania, but that's just been my own personal experience. So in LA, this was like a new thing for me to teach, because that's not the culture to be blunt and direct there. You understand?
Yeah.
So it was something that people wanted to know. People would come to me asking me questions like, oh, I have this something that I need to discuss with my supervisor, but I don't know exactly how to say it in a tactful way. Can you help me with that? You see? So, for me, that was just like so easy. So that was kind of the inspiration over there. It was the culture that inspired it there. Here, with music, it was just like, that was strictly like divine for me, you know? Because it would just be like, I would hear a melody or hear some lyrics and then just like freestyle it from there, you know? Then put a team together and we would create the music together. Then when I came here to Tanzania, it was just people started asking me a lot of questions that required me to do a lot of research for them. Like different questions like, how do I get my dog here? I don't know, because I don't have a dog. So this requires me to do research. So that means if I got to spend a lot of time helping you do something, I have to now charge you for that, because you're taking me away from other things. So I was just like, oh, this is a new venture. And so that's kind of how that started. People just started asking me questions.
I like what you say, like, you know, God wants me to move in a certain direction, and so I have to like keep moving towards that. You know, most people have that God's voice in them telling them to do certain things at a certain time. Yeah. But we're always like, you know, we either back out from them because maybe we think we have better plans for ourselves, and sometimes maybe we just like, I don't think this is gonna work out. But for you, that's very inspiring to hear someone like you, like saying it, like, you know, sometimes God is the one who gives us all this, so we like have to work on them, because at that particular time we don't know who might be on the receiving end and what is going to help them at that particular time. So that's really, really nice. And at the same time, people don't know, when you're helping out people, you help out yourself.
Yeah, it's really true.
It's really true. It's amazing. So later on, I would like you to like a little bit tell us more about your book, because I'm very interested on that. Amazon bestseller. I want to know more about the book, and because I guess I read a little bit about the book. It's about to help women be confident and all that. Yeah, as you said, I didn't know. My reaction earlier about you saying comparing the West coast of United States with Tanzania was like, really? But then I got to understand. We really try to be polite. We really try to be better people each and every time, but it took me by surprise. It really took me by surprise.
Sorry, because I'm blunt. I'm honest.
Something in it, and it's nice. So, with your own words, this is something I have seen in your videos and your Instagram. I'm actually a fan.
Oh my God.
I said it. I actually said it. I'm being blunt and honest.
Yes.
I am a fan.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm binge watching your YouTube videos. This is so much love, because currently our bundles are way high. So this is love. So I saw you talking about colorism and all that. I don't feel like most people get to know these things or how deep they can get and all that. And in one of the videos you said, sometimes people want to be lighter because they think they can get better things. They can be richer. They can get more opportunities. They can get better service at health facilities just because they're lighter. And to think of it, it was until then I thought about it. I was like, it's not that I didn't know these things, but hearing them, it's like it makes sense.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's completely true. That we should all change.
Right.
And I feel like it's something that most people should, especially women, should get like to know. Like they're beautiful just the way they are.
Right.
Because even here, where we are all black, most of the time we're all black. Colorism does exist.
Yeah.
Like you find young girls would want to have fair skin, lighter, more white.
Yeah.
White, but we're black.
Yeah.
So can you I got emotional. I'm sorry. But it's something that has been there in schools.
Yeah.
It's there
all over the world too. It's not just like Black American, Black British, or like African
everywhere.
people. It's like Indian people, people from Thailand, like all over the world. When you watch TV, you look at billboards, when you look at social media, even when you look at YouTube, a lot of the YouTubers, a lot of the superstars, whoever's on TV in each country, for the most part, whoever is the most popular has lighter skin.
Yeah.
And this is just, this is just the result of racism, I believe, because it sends a message to people, whether they realize it or not, whether they're conscious of it or not, that if your skin is lighter, the closer that you look to white in general, or the closer that you behave to white, because you can think about here, where it's easier for some people to get a high-paying job if they speak English. You see what I mean? And English is whose language is that? That's a European language. So it sends a message all over the world that the closer you are to white, the better you are, the more successful you're going to be. And I think a lot of times we just don't think about how much those messages are being sent to us.
And
something.
With that, to mostly young people, it destroys you because you feel like you have to change how you look more, and you don't focus on building your character for what you want to accomplish or actually be. So you're like, no, I'll get it easier if I look like a white person.
Yeah.
So I'll just bleach my skin off, and the closer I be looking white, it's good for me. I'll get that opportunity. I'll get that job.
Right.
And it's all wrong.
It's wrong because the thing is, if you're going to bleach your skin, first of all, however you look, you're supposed to be that color, right?
Yeah.
So when you add these chemicals to your skin, you're damaging your skin. Now your skin might turn lighter, but you're going to look weird. You will look odd. You will look like a monster. You no longer look human. And because your self-esteem is so low already that you would go to the point where you would start bleaching your skin, that means you won't have the confidence to do what it is that you need to do anyway. So your focus should be on understanding what it is that's making you feel like you don't have value because you don't like your skin. Working on that and building your confidence in all areas as opposed to trying to take the easy way out. But that's the problem. A lot of us, in anything that we do, we want to take the easy way out. Sometimes for people when they grow up poor, and I grew up poor, but United States version of poor, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times when people grow up poor, you think to yourself, okay, how can I make money and how can I make money fast? So you have some people who will start stealing or selling drugs or doing whatever they can because they want to make money fast, they want to make money now, but they don't think about the repercussions. Oh, I might go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to be locked up. I'm going to only get to enjoy that money for a short period of time. It's the same thing when it comes to bleaching your skin. Oh, you don't think about, I'm going to damage my skin. Oh, these chemicals are entering to my bloodstream. Now I might get cancer. I might have health problems down the line. And I'm teaching everybody around me that it's better for them to not love who they are. Sometimes we just want things to happen so fast because that's the culture that we live in. Instagram everybody looks like they're famous, everybody looks like they're rich. Me and you could be on Instagram just straight flossing in this place right here, making everybody think that we're millionaires. And if we make captions like that and we post it here every day, people would believe us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, we kind of live in a microwave culture, and that's like a big problem. So don't bleach your skin. Don't try to do things the fast way, because you're not going to be rewarded in the way that you think you are. Anything that's great, it just takes time.
And this one goes to anyone who like feels they can be better when they do that. But what do you tell those who have already done that, but now they're hearing this and they're now conscious and like they realize they did a mistake? Like, how are you going to help those kind of people? Because we're not suggesting that we're crushing and saying you don't deserve whatever we're trying to point out. But like, what do you tell those people or girls who are already struggling and they bleached their skin and they didn't know about all this? What do you tell them? How can they start from there? Like,
well, I guess if they're still in the bleaching process right now, they have the option to stop. And if they have already bleached their skin, you know, there's nothing really that I can say, you know, other than, you know, you made your decision based on the information that you had at the time. Now you have new information, and you know that you don't have to go any further. Wherever it is that you are, you can stop right now, because what you're doing is not going to guarantee you any more success than you would have had you been your original color, or if you are the color that you are right now. I would say to focus on what it is that you actually want to do. What do you want to do? How can you get there? How can you make the right connections in order to get to that place? That should be your focus. And however you look right now, do what you can to enhance your beauty in a natural way. Look at us. Look at us. Neither one of us are sitting here with makeup caked up on our faces, but don't we look beautiful?
yeah, we do.
We're, you know,
We do.
it's just like you have to learn your face, your body, what works for you. And anybody, regardless of what you think, anybody can look beautiful. And you don't have to do anything to change it. You just have to wear the right clothes, you know, do your hair a certain way. And there's videos that can teach you how to do all those things for your face shape, for your body type. So start to research those things that you can do that don't cost you money, because also bleaching is going to cost you money, okay?
A lot of money. So we say cheap bleaching, it's gonna cost you a lot, because seen some cases and it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Right. It
It's
messes
not
up
really
your
good.
skin.
It messes up with your skin.
Right.
So yeah, I believe everyone has a choice about what they want to do with themselves. But what we really focus on all this is sending out the right message to people who like feel like that is a standard of something, that is the standard of beauty, that is the right standard of someone getting the right things and all that. That is what we're trying to like destroy and save some of us not to fall on that pit.
Because it's a lie.
Yeah,
It's a
because
lie.
some of you might come for us. And that marks the first segment that was all about you, and I have learned a lot.
Oh, good.
Really, I hope you have too. And yeah, stick with us for the second round of questions. Thank you, Tiffany.
Right in the bottom too, so.
You
Yeah.
did. You're still with me, Nashusha, and my friend Tiffany Okafor. So this is the second segment. Travel experience. So we would like for you to tell us a little bit about your travel experience from here and there, so that you can inspire someone like me or someone like you who hasn't tested out their travel experience even locally. Have you done any regional exploration?
Yes, I have.
Tanzania?
In Tanzania, yeah. So, where have I gone? So I've gone to Zanzibar. I've gone, which I really like Zanzibar. Like I
love Zanzibar. You just saying Zanzibar gives me the vibes. Ocean sounds, birds chirping. Are there birds? Coconut leaves, the wind blowing here and there.
Right, it's a good vacation spot.
Yeah.
I went to Morogoro, which I really liked. Like,
you should watch her video and she explains how she went up on a mountain on a border. Was it a mountain or a hill?
Yeah, it was a mountain.
It was a mountain.
Yeah.
And it was muddy.
Yes.
And rocky.
Yes. And that was my first time riding a border too. So
you did a suicidal.
It was so much fun. I think the video is called like Magic in Tanzania or something like that. Or I met an elf in Tanzania, something like that.
Something like that.
Where else?
It's like what do I want to say? It's like they should put that episode on 1,000 Ways to Die.
But luckily
How
I'm
hard
still
was
here. It was scary for me.
It was scary.
Yeah, but it was one of those things where it was soon after I just got to Tanzania. Yeah. So I was more
excited and open for like new
everything.
Stuff.
Exactly.
Like, what on the mountain? Like,
right.
Why not?
Yeah. Exactly. That was my attitude. So I did everything.
I just think if it was me, after that, I would have just made a video of like after, to like show them how my experience like was right there on that spot. I was like, yeah, I feel cool. I feel dope. What other region did you visit?
I went to Marangu, Moshi, and Arusha over Christmas with one of my friends. Okay. Yeah, so that was beautiful. That was nice because it was
delicious.
Yeah.
You ate ndizi?
I did.
You did?
A lot. A whole lot. I saw the
YouTube video where you're teaching us how to cook.
Okay. How to make machalari.
I haven't been to Marangu, so
really?
You should tell me more about Marangu.
Oh, it's beautiful because it's like my friend. She told me that we were going to be going to her village over the holiday. She invited me, and I was like, I would love to. So in my mind, I have a certain idea of what her village is going to look like. I didn't know her village was going to be like on the side of a mountain. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it was just beautiful because it's a mountain, And at that time it was so hot in Dar, like so hot. In December in Dar, it's like as soon as you go outside, you're just like sweating. So going there, it was like 10 degrees cooler. Yeah, like I had to wear a sweater. I had to wrap my head, like everything. But it was so nice, and the food. I love Dar, but the food up there in Kilimanjaro region is better. It's fresher.
Go to Kilimanjaro. Somebody find me a husband.
Yeah. Me too.
So
somebody find me one too. Okay. We both need one.
Off to Marangu.
Yes. And the water is like, you can drink the water. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's fresh. It's like from the mountain. It tastes so good.
Shout outs to Marangu.
Yeah.
Guys, we should plan a trip there. It's going to be amazing, right? We have Marangu people here. So in your travel experience in Tanzania generally, have you gone to some place where it like surprised you, astonished you, or like, wow, what is this? Wonderful experience.
Did I turn German when I went to any of those?
Yeah, something like that. You started speaking something.
I feel like every place I've been to has been that because every place has been so different. Yeah, like when I first got to Dar, even just when you go around different parts of Dar from from here where we are, where it kind of reminds you of New York, then you go up to like, for me, it kind of reminds me, it's so busy, there's all these buildings.
Both of us, it reminds us of New York.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you go to like, Sinza looks so different. Then you go to like, you know, Mbezi Beach, Bahari Beach, Unonio, that looks so different. You know? But every region is so different. So Morogoro I really like a lot because it was so quiet, and that's what I like.
You say
it
no horns, no noise.
Yeah, nobody like trying to really scam you as a foreigner either. You know, when you go to those other regions, like people don't like bum rush you, and they're not trying to. Because Dar is like hustle. It's a city. Like people are here trying to make money by any means necessary.
Yep.
You go to those other places, people.
Know that.
Yeah. You go to those other regions, people are still struggling to make money too, but the attitude is different. Where you kind of feel as a foreigner, you kind of feel a little bit more like a human being in those other regions than you do in Dar. If you don't know how to blend in Dar.
In Dar's defense. Well, I think most of the other regions, like Arusha, Kilimanjaro, Morogoro, are mostly sites for foreigners to like be around most of the times. So it's like they receive new people every now and then. So they always have like open arms, like because these new people are going to bring money in so many ways. But as you say, Dar is a hustle, my friend. It's a hustle. If it wasn't for Afrobasic and I saw you somewhere else, I would tell you, sister, I got the same earrings for $500.
Yeah, I bet. I think, you know, the regions, I didn't spend a lot of time in Arusha actually, but I'm talking about those regions actually I think have less foreigners, like Morangu and Morogoro. So Dar, I mean, the airport is here. So this place receives the most foreigners. So it actually should be the most like foreigner friendly.
But as you said, it's a hustle place. Everyone is out here with their business.
It is true. This
and
is
because
like a hustle
most of
city.
the people from here are not from Dar es Salaam.
Right.
We are from so many different other regions. So this is not home for most of us.
Yeah.
We are all foreigners in Dar es Salaam. So you see how you're treated.
We're all foreigners. You hear two different perspectives here. Then that's okay, but these are two different perspectives.
I get it. I just didn't want to kill Dar just like that.
No, I mean I'm still here in Dar, so you know I have love for Dar. I'm just being real about what the experience is like when she can start speaking Swahili and don't nobody know where she's from. For me, it's different. When I start speaking, you know where I'm from, even if I'm speaking my little bit of Swahili. So we have very different experiences. Yeah, we have very different experiences.
I know.
Yeah.
That must be tough, but at least you're on another level right now.
Okay.
Almost a year. You know a lot of things. Most people don't.
I do.
Most reports just reach out to her and ask her some questions because I bet she knows a lot.
I can help you a lot if you're coming here and you're not from here. Hit me up.
Okay. So, apart from hiking on the border, what other terrifying experience have you had?
Terrifying?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've had any other experience that was terrifying in that way. Because that was like, it was scary, but it was exciting at the same time. Yeah.
Mixed up feelings.
Yeah. I mean, when I went to Morangu, I had a lot of experiences that I never had before.
Yeah.
For example, like it was the holidays, so I got to watch, them. I don't know what you call it, a cow slaughtering, whatever. Yeah, that was my first time ever seeing that in my whole life, like the whole cow.
It must be terrifying.
It wasn't terrifying, It
was like, what?
Yeah, I took pictures of it. Of course, I didn't put that on the internet because some people are real like pro-animal rights. But that was interesting because it was like they killed the cow and then we cut up the cow and ate like the cow the whole day, all the different parts. And I never, experience that. I feel like that's a cultural difference too. When you really think about, like, in the United States, there are parts of plants that we don't eat. Like, mostly we don't eat leaves of certain root vegetables. Like matamele, right?
Yeah.
This is like a newer vegetable for me that I'm eating.
Really?
Never ate it before.
It's
but
really
guess
good
what?
for blood.
I know.
Yeah.
It's sweet potato leaves.
Yeah.
We have sweet potatoes,
The
but
leaves.
we don't eat
Don't
the leaves. You see what I mean? And just like here, the first time I ate a chicken neck is here, because they usually throw that part of the chicken away. You know, we waste a lot of food in the West. So here, just being here, eating different parts of foods I already eat, is like a cultural experience.
Have you tasted chicken feet already?
People eat chicken feet, but
You don't eat chicken feet? Tiffany.
I mean, if you make it for me.
Let me tell you something about chicken feet.
Okay, tell me, girl.
Chicken feet is a culture that you need to employ. If you really love Tanzania, as you say, chicken feet is one of those things you need to add on your list. Chicken feet is more than KFC. Chicken feet. I'm going to cry. I'm getting emotional.
I see.
You should get chicken feet.
Okay, if you make it for me, so you have to take me somewhere.
No.
What?
I won't make it for you. We go places where they make only chicken feet.
Okay.
And then we have that experience. Then we make a YouTube video about it.
Okay.
So that we can educate these people
Okay.
to stop wasting chicken feet. The intestines.
Okay.
Do you eat intestines?
I had it because when I was in Morogoro, there was a BB who asked me if I was hungry, and I said yes, and she just popped it in my mouth like so fast.
How was it?
It was chewy.
Chewy.
It was chewy.
But that was nice, right? You might try that again. And she's saying, are you just saying that because we're in front of a camera? It was nice. She's lying. Intestines are with lemon and ginger.
To each her
All
own.
that.
To each her own. I'm not knocking it, but it's just not my thing. It's not my thing.
It will be soon.
Okay.
So, would you? What advice would you like tell your sisters and brothers, our sisters and brothers, who are in self-doubt, about the whole coming back to motherland thing?
Do it. Seriously, like, you just learn so much, even if you don't know where your family is from, because you got to think about, for me, the odd part is, like, sometimes when I do videos on other people's channels, I see a bunch of negative comments. They're like, oh, this is not a spiritual journey for you because you already know where your family is from. It's not the same for you as it is for other people. Well, listen, honey, I know where my dad is from, but my mom is African American. We don't know where her family is from. And I think regardless of where you are from, when you come back here, you learn so much about yourself. Especially coming to a place like Tanzania, where the culture moves much slower than it does in the West. It allows you to see how crazy and jacked up we actually live as people in the United States or wherever else we come from. Like, you unlearn a lot of things that were really unhealthy, and you don't even notice it until you come here and you learn that there's another way to live, another way to eat. Like, you come here. When I first got here and I started eating all different types of the fruit here, normally in the United States, we can go buy our food for the whole week, including fruit, including vegetables, and leave it in the refrigerator for a week before it starts to spoil. Well, here I would buy certain fruits, cut it up, and put it in the fridge, and the next day it would go bad. And that let me know, oh, I didn't realize how many chemicals we put on our fruit and vegetables. So even though at the time I was living there, I was vegan, not the whole time I was there, but for a good part of my adult life, I didn't realize how many chemicals I was still ingesting. Then I get here and everybody's like, oh my God, your skin is looking so good. Well, a lot of it is because of how I'm eating. The food here is natural. If you want to eat natural food in the United States, you have to be rich because you have to have a lot of money to pay for organic everything. You see? So it's just everything is different.
You know,
Everything.
I wondered, you know, most movies, I get to see, you know, vegans are always this, you know, rich people, like super, super rich people. But like,
Yeah.
but here, vegans, there is a poem that says, eat more, the slogan says, more beef, more meat, more fish. But I'm on unemployment pay. My third year now in Dwayne. The only slogan that suits me is eat more bloody grass. So here, if you're a vegan, you are poor.
Yeah.
It's funny to know that it's like,
But a lot of people become vegan because there's so much chemicals pumped into the meat too.
yeah,
So like if you want to
okay.
eat less chemicals, the like cleanest way to eat there is to be vegan. But you come here where everything is natural, it's just you can eat everything and be healthier than a vegan in the United States. You know what I mean?
I know what you
So yeah.
mean. Wow, that was very educating, by the way, and really wonderful. So yeah, see you on the next segment that marks up our second segment.
We about to take it back.
Hello, and we're back. It's me. I was wondering. Never mind.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
Afro 5, everyone's favorite, my favorite segment of the interview. So, let's say it's the end of the world and you're given this one opportunity to choose one place you will live forever.
It's the end of the world.
Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. So it's like you are given an opportunity to stay in one place for the last time
Okay.
till the end of the
And the end of the world is coming.
yeah.
Okay,
Or
where
the
would I
end
go?
of your life. The
Oh.
end of your life. The end of the world is the end of your life. I
Right,
understand
right.
it that way, right?
That's true.
That's
okay.
true, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. A, Zanzibar. B, Kilimanjaro. C, Morogoro. D, Dar es Salaam. D for Dar es Salaam, get it? Okay. And please tell us why.
I would have to say that I would go to Zanzibar.
Really?
Because if I'm about to die soon, I better go swim in the nice beaches. You know, I guess whoever's killing me, they're paying for everything. So I might as well go to the most expensive place, you know, and eat the best food, live in the nice hotel. For my last, you know. If somebody's telling me I'm about to die soon and I can choose any place, that means they're paying for everything. So I'm going to pick the most expensive place, which would be Zanzibar.
You are smart.
See,
You are loyal.
see?
You
Logic.
I am DJ Khalid right now. And that was pretty smart. If they're going to pay for whatever they're asking me for, the least I can do is spend my life in Zanzibar.
Yeah.
I would choose Zanzibar over and over again. So, next question. Please sing for us the chorus to your intro of your song, Find a Peace.
Okay. I was not ready, but find a rest, oh my soul. Hope, oh my soul. Find peace, oh my soul. If find a rest. That's it.
Hey,
Hey.
oh my soul.
Hey, find hope
Hey.
for my soul.
Whoa.
Hey, find peace,
Hey.
oh my soul. Say find rest.
So you should be ready because we're coming out
Oh.
live on your TVs,
Oh,
on
one
your social
time.
media.
Hey, for your mind.
Anytime from now, we're dropping a hit song. Nashosho and Tiffany
Nashosho.
Okafor.
That's a good stage name. Even
Yeah.
though that's your name,
Like,
Nashosho.
yeah,
like a rapper name?
Nashosho.
Right.
Be ready for the shows because we're about to show you what you don't know. That's Fine Peace by Tiffany.
Find rest.
Yeah, Find Rest. Find Rest on YouTube.
Yes, and you can download it on iTunes as well.
On iTunes. So, are you single?
Yes,
Are you in a relationship?
I am single.
Are you in situationship?
I am single.
Are you on an entanglement?
I'm single.
Fine. You married.
I am single.
Fine. She says she's single.
Single.
So she's here almost a year. So you're trying to say there are no Tanzanian men?
Not in my life, no.
You haven't found any of these men, like,
Attractive?
interesting.
Yes, I have found many of them interesting and attractive, and I've dated a little bit. However, I haven't met anyone that is looking for the same thing I'm looking for because, I'm not interested in just dating to be dating. I'm interested in dating and working towards marriage. So,
We Christian
Yeah.
girls,
it's true.
that's how it is. We look forward. So, if I may ask, what are these things you're looking for that these people were not looking for or didn't meet to certain,
Standards.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So.
It's your time. People are watching. It's a good time to tell us.
Yeah. I think an important thing is openness. Just like a certain mentality, right? Because if I'm gonna be dating someone from here, from Tanzania, which I would like, we grew up in two different cultures, right? So the person has to have a lot of openness because even if they understand English well, some things that I might say in English will mean something different from what they know it to mean because we have certain slang and certain phrases that we say that don't mean the literal thing that it means in English. So the person would need to be flexible and open and be able to learn those things and understand those things and not be offended. I found sometimes there'll be certain things that I would say. I'm trying to think of a phrase one time I was dating this guy and I said, "Get out of here." He said, "What? You want me to get out?" And I said, No. That sounds more like a Nigerian guy.
You did it
but,
with an accent.
And I was like, no, I don't want you to get out. Like, he got upset. He thought I was telling him to leave. And I'm like, no, I'm not telling you to leave. That's like a phrase that we say when are you serious? Like, oh my gosh, that's so interesting. You see? So it's just like, I need a guy to have openness in the mind, not be so quick to be offended, have a good sense of humor. And also, the most important thing is he has to be the type of guy that's willing to commit to one lady, and he wants to build with one lady towards marriage and towards family. That's really what's important to me.
It's funny. You know why?
And he has to be hardworking. You don't have to be rich because I'm not rich, but I'm looking for somebody I can build a business with together. You have to be hardworking because I'm hardworking. How would that look? You're a man and you're lazy, and I'm a woman and I'm hardworking. That's backwards. So you have to be a man, mature, hardworking, good sense of humor, open, and smart.
It's funny you're a foreigner. I'm from here my whole life.
But we want the same things.
We want the same thing.
Yeah, because we're women.
Openness. Commitment
Yes.
to one woman. with a goal of marriage. That's all we ask, you know? That's all we want. That's all we need.
It's not complicated, really.
It's not really complicated,
They
is
think we're
it?
complicated, but it's
They
not.
think we're complicated, but we're not. You're just not ready to settle. You're just not ready to be. Just not ready to open your mind for these new things and all that. You're just not ready to like say this is what I want and this is what I'm going to settle for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's out there for you. He's out there for me. Whoever they are, you know.
Whoever you are, we are out here too. Okay. Since you like music so much, what's your jam?
My jam. Any song?
No, Afrobeat. Do you have a jam that's like Afrobeat, bongo flavor, soul?
So I like hop in my Maserati, girl, I wanna see you
go down.
I like that song.
Hop in my Maserati.
That's like one of my favorite songs.
That's my favorite song too. So that's your favorite song right now? Right now, yeah. Any bongo flavor? Do you know what I mean when I say bongo flavor?
Yeah, like a Tanzania artist.
Dope.
Okay. You know what? I don't know the song, but it's this video, Diamond. This video
Platinum. Everyone knows Diamond Platinum.
I know it's hard not to know him.
Yeah, he's dope.
But I know Nandy.
He's
and I know.
He's dope.
He's y'all's biggest artist.
He's our biggest artist. We have another big artist too.
Teach me.
His name is Harmonize.
Oh yeah, Harmonize.
Yeah.
But I heard some things about Harmonize that I didn't like.
Things? Just love the music, girl. Everyone has some things we don't like.
I know, but some of those things need to stay private and not be public.
Some things are just made up. People do things and they make people believe in some stuff that is not real.
Oh, okay.
Harmonize got good music.
Okay.
Like Anajiko. I'll make you listen to Harmonize and you're going to be Hamo Gang, Conde Gang for life. We love Diamonds.
Yeah.
We love Diamonds.
I want you to teach me about some of the artists who are not as famous. That's what I want to learn
I wanted to tell you this without you even asking.
Okay.
Please listen to a woman, this wonderful lady. I know she makes good music. Grace Matata. You'll find so much to relate to her. She's talented. She's charismatic. She is a lyricist. She's a musician. And she's Tanzanian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to listen to her.
Because when you listen to her, you might kind of get the vibe she's not Tanzanian. Because she's like soul, her soul music.
Soul music?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
She has dreadlocks just like you.
Okay, yeah. I really have to listen
share with you
please do.
Her songs and all that. Shout outs to Grace Matata. Yeah, East Africa, we have Sauti Sol.
Okay.
You listen to Sauti Sol?
I don't think I have.
Susanna.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you're happy now.
Yeah.
I see you change your skin
Oh, that's
color,
about the bleaching.
and your hair is longer now.
Yeah, I know that song.
Oh, yeah. That's Sauti Sol.
Hello. Yeah, I know.
You have your voice.
I know. Thank you.
We should start a music group or something. So, you already said this. Your favorite artist, what's your favorite African artist? Is it only Diamond that you know of?
That's here in Tanzania. I mean, I only know the most popular Tanzanian artists.
Okay.
So I have to learn
Africa
in general.
Yeah. You have a favorite music artist?
Probably Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. Yeah.
I'm saying like. Yeah. And I like Tiwa Savage too. I love Tiwa Savage.
I don't got this life. Hey, go get on for.
That's my song. That's like my favorite song of hers.
I love those two too.
Okay.
Okay, and favorite African song must be Maserati. Oh?
Right. For now.
Maserati.
Yeah.
Who sang that song? I
you
love
gotta
that song.
remind me too. You have to remind me.
So when you edit out this part, you should like brighton. You should like put Maserati like. Hola, Hope in the Maserati. I love that song too. I love it so much. I have a friend of mine who loves that song. So, what are the colors of Tanzanian flag?
Black, green, yellow, blue.
Tanzanian lady,
Oh.
you are doing wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Now tell us what they mean in Swahili.
You have to help me with this, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Green,
Land.
land.
That's my guess.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yellow.
Gold. It could be gold too.
Yeah. Percent minerals.
Hmm?
Minerals. In
Okay.
general.
Okay. Minerals.
Gold.
Okay.
Tanzanite.
Okay.
Silver.
Okay.
Me.
Okay.
I am one of the minerals you might find in Tanzania.
Uh-huh.
It's called Nashoshu.
Okay.
So black.
Help me. The people? I don't know.
Yeah, I did there.
No idea.
Please rate your Swahili from 1 to 10.
4.
Okay. Unaitwa nani?
Tiffany.
No, you're supposed to say, what is your name? You say, my name is Tiffany Okafor. So, in Swahili, unaitwa jina lako nani?
Don't put me on the spot right now.
Jina langu
Gina Langu.
ni
Tiffany.
Tiffany. High five. Pizza for you.
They didn't give me any pre-warning about any of this, because then I would have prepared my mental space for this.
Ah, girl,
I'm just
she's a
saying.
life coach. She's giving me all that now.
I'm serious.
Mental space.
I'm still human. You know?
That was an extra question.
Yeah.
Because-
Right after I was being made fun of. I'm just saying.
No, you're not being made fun
I
of.
was.
No.
I was.
You got it right. You knew I was asking you what your name was.
I know.
And that's dope.
Thank you.
Like, really dope.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was the end of our Afro Fives. And right now, I am about to give this time to this wonderful lady who has been amazing throughout, like from the start to the beginning. I can just explain how mind-blowing she has been. And we want to know where we can find her now, since you already know some. So if you want to know about music, about what she does, she can tell us all about where to like find all that, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So the main platform you can reach me on is going to be my YouTube channel. So that's just my name, Tiffany Okafor. I'm sure they'll have the link for you to be able to click on. You go there and you watch any of my videos, especially the ones we talked about, the Morogoro video. Underneath the video, you will see all the other links. So my YouTube channel, and then you can also find me on Instagram at tiffany.okafor.
And also she has a book. When you follow her on Instagram, she has a link to her links where you can find all her links to her music, her book, her YouTube channel, and all that good stuff.
Yes. It's
So
true.
yeah, you can leave your comments below on how you can like, you know, ask her stuff. You know, here in Tanzania we talk by action. Sometimes we forget the words because, you know, English can be hard. So when you feel like you forgot some of the words, you like start displaying some actions until they
Okay,
can.
so I can do that when I don't know Swahili.
Yeah, you
and
can
people
do
will
that and be
understand
like,
me.
you know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Right.
Thank you so much. We had a wonderful time. Do not forget to subscribe and like this video and share it and comment. Yeah, we love you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.